Okay, these are the ingredients you're going to need for the stir-fried chicken. I put some broccoli in there, a green pepper. I had some red pepper in there already, so I'm going to use some of my red pepper. Mushrooms, you can use whole mushrooms and slice them to the way you want. I just like to have them already sliced. A red onion, some diced tomatoes. I like it spicy, so that's why we have a little bit of the diced garlic fire roasted. You can pick any kind of tomatoes you want. I usually use the Rotel, but I didn't have any in the pantry. I thought I did, but I didn't. Or you can just eliminate the tomatoes if you don't want to put tomatoes in it. I also use some garlic. I cook the chicken in the extra virgin olive oil. I add a little bit of the less sodium soy sauce at the end. I marinate my chicken and I season it with everything but the bagel, sesame salt, Lori's seasoned salt, garlic salt. I know it's very salty, I know, but that's just, you can season the chicken any way you want or marinate the chicken any way you want. And then I use 3 tablespoons of zesty Italian. There's my chicken, which is the star of the dish. And then I put some cheese over the top of it when it's completely finished before I eat it. And then you can use any kind of rice you want. It's just easier for me just to use the Uncle Ben's fried rice. So it's 6 points per serving. I think you get 2 servings out of this. Well, it says 1 serving size is 1 pouch, but I never eat the whole pouch. It's 240 grams. So when I scanned it, it comes up 6 points per serving. So I never counted as 6. I count my 1 cup as 6 points. We get, Jim doesn't eat it, but I get 2 servings out of this. So the total points for this chicken dinner would be, because I only use 2 tablespoons of the cheese. So 2 plus 6 is 8 points. But I divided into 2 meals, and so it could really technically be 4 points. But the Italian dressing is 2 points. So I do count the dressing when I do the marinade, even though I don't use all the dressing because I leave some of it in the dish. But that's neither here nor there. So let me turn you around and we'll get started. Okay, let's see how well we're going to do. I'm not really good at cook with me's, so bear with me. We're going to just put a little bit of olive oil and, extra virgin olive oil and just a little bit in both pans. Let me get my spatula. Just kind of mix it up a little. I put a little bit too much. I just kind of go by eyesight. You want to make sure your pan is hot because you want it to be, you don't want to shock the vegetables and the chicken when it goes in. So with the stir fry part of it, like I said, I like it a little bit garlicky, so I'm going to put just a little bit of garlic in the center. Just a little bit. And then I have chopped up my broccoli, green peppers, red peppers, and my onions. So I'm going to add those in there to stir fry. And I rinsed my mushrooms because if you knew how they grew, you know you'd clean them pretty good. And then I'm going to add my chicken into the pan. Just kind of separate it a little. I didn't need to use the same spatula here because I don't like to mix. So let me take a minute to wash this spatula off. I'm doing the chicken and the stir fry both on medium heat. And you don't want to cross-contaminate like I almost did, because the chicken is obviously still raw. So we're going to just kind of screw that around till it just softens and browns up a little bit. Usually it's done about the same time the chicken is. So we're going to let the chicken cook, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now we're just gonna try to cook the other side of the chicken. We're just gonna turn it over. Like I said, you just cut them into like bite-sized pieces, the sizes that you want. And then just thoroughly cook the chicken. The chicken cooks up pretty fast, about the same time that the vegetables are cooking is how fast the chicken is also going to cook. Some of these pieces I didn't cut very well, as you can see. But you want to get a nice little browning to them. Make sure they're cooked thoroughly. You don't want to get any kind of sickness from them. And then just keep stir frying your vegetables so that they get done. I'll be back. Okay, at this point I'm going to add my diced tomatoes because my stir fry is all done. Mix it up, turn the heat up to medium, or a little bit higher than medium, just to kind of mix that in. And then what I do with my chicken here is I try to see if there's my biggest piece, because you know the little ones are done. You want them to be like a golden brown, so you pick one of the bigger pieces and just cut into it. You want to make sure it looks like that it's all cooked thoroughly through. And then once you do that, you'll add this to the chicken. Mix everything together. Then you add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. You can add more if you want. I'm not a big fan of soy sauce, so that's why I don't put a lot in. Just kind of mix it together. And then put a lid on this to simmer. While that's simmering, if you're going to use this rice, kind of, I know it'd been easier if I would have made regular rice, but I forgot. So these are just like for a quick little thing. It says on here that it takes 90 seconds. I do mine for 3 minutes. I like a hot rice. So let me plate it up and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. And there is the finished product. I put about maybe a tablespoon of cheese on top, just to add it up. I still have a half a bag of my rice, which I'm going to put into the rest of the stir fry that's left. I have this much left. You could probably get another 2 servings out of this, I think, at least. Maybe even 3. Let me see. You could probably get 3 servings out of this. So it's a 4-serving dish, depending on how much you want to eat. As you know, I'm trying to cut back on my portion sizes, so hope you like it. As far as I know, the points are just in whatever you use for your marinade of the chicken, because everything is 0 points except for the cheese that I put on top and olive oil that I prepared when I cooked it. So I'm going to consider this, for me, a 4-point dinner.